Provide valet service. Element 1. Identify the role of a valet. Introduction. This unit applies to all establishments where specialist valet or butler service are not conducted. This section identifies the tasks of a valet undertakes. The job of the valet. A valet, sometimes also known as a butler, is employed by a hotel to provide a personalized and specialist service to the guests for the duration of their stay. They add a degree of a service, class, and style many people associate within intelligent and affluent, valet service are not common. Certainly, not all establishments provide valet service, and the position might not exist in some countries. Many hotels will only supply a valet parking service. However, international guests might have very high levels of expectation in relation to the service provided by valets, especially American and Japanese guests. Many expect the same level of service provided by other upmarket hotels around the world. The many roles of a valet. Many regard the valet as providing a combination of roles, each with its own demanding level of personalized and individualized service. The various roles include housekeeper, performing a range of service normally provided by room attendants in other rooms. Confidant, being a trust person whom the guest can confide in when they need to talk or share an idea, experience, or opinion. Quit, informing the guest of what is available both within and outside the venue, when it is available, how to get there, and how to obtain entry, tickets, preferential treatment. Concert. While all valets work together with the concert in a venue, many valets often take the role of concert for the guests they are looking after. Organizer. Organizing activities including reservation, tickets to show, entry to events, meeting with people, daily schedule on behalf of and under the direction of the guest. Supervisor. Overseeing the work of other people, venue employees, and outside workers who provide product and service to the guest. Guest relation. Ensuring the guest has a pleasant stay in the venue, ensuring their expectations are met, and dealing with any problems that arise during the stay. It is true that a valet may be all this and more. Exactly what a valet is or the service they provide depends greatly on the needs of the individual guest. There is a special relationship between the valet and the concierge, especially the nature of the working relationship between them that demands instant response to the guest's needs, quick supply of information, and general professional support. The valet must be able to respond immediately and affordability to the needs of individual guests who may all have widely diverse demands. It is definitely a challenge position, but without doubt an extremely rewarding one. The role of valet will generally be undertaken by experienced staff members or other people with sound organizational and interpersonal skills. Depending on the organizational structure of the venue, valet might be located in housekeeping, from front office, or another appropriate department such as finance or sales and marketing. The valet is always a front of house member of staff. They are not back of house staff who work behind the scenes. A guest contact as a staff member as opposed to a manager administration officer. A service provider, while they perform some liaison and supervision, that is their primary role, is one of service provision. The main duties of a valet. The main duties of a valet refers to service they provide to their guests. The position description for valet at our venue will provide a good starting point regarding what they are expected to do. The nature and extent of this service will vary between guests, with some guests demanding constant attention and others requiring little in the way of valet service. Service can include, but are not limited to, professionally and confidentially communicating with the guest and on behalf of the guest, unpacking and storing guest luggage, preparing guest clothes and footwear ready for use, like pressing or garments as required or requested, packing guest luggage for their departure, cleaning and polishing shoes as required or requested, preparing or organizing their repair of clothes and other guest belongings, providing assistance in relation to organization of guest needs and requests, including wake of calls, newspaper, coffee and tea, monitoring the provision of establishment service to the guests both in room and throughout the venue. This may include arranging and supervising the provision of room service for meals, snacks, parties and drinks, organization and implementation of function for the guests in their room or in a function room at the venue, recording service that have been delivered for quality control and accounting procedure, preparing room before guests arrive by providing various items such as fruit bowls, complimentary gifts, bedrooms, chocolates or flowers, looking after guest laundry and dry cleaning needs on an ongoing basis for the duration of their stay. Organizing and processing secretarial data upon request, such as message packages, translation, postage, and use of business facilities at the property. Arranging restaurant bookings, care hire tours, specific purchase or gift or other item. Organizing activities to meet guest needs, such as arranging special function in the venue, booking local excursion and tours, and making reservation for the theater show, the dining and special event. Provision local advice, the concert function including recommendation for dining and shopping, suggestion for transport and sightseeing, option for tourism and leisure activities, a question of personal service, making, altering or confirming travel arrangement. Prior to guest arrival, the pilot must investigate background of information and knowledge about guest preference and previous history with the establishment. Take action to ensure promises made to the guest are met when the guest arrives. On guest departure, the pilot must record and process guest charges and account for billing and payment. Assist in the maintenance of guest history file to provide relevant and up-to-date information about the guest or VIP. They brief with management or to identify lesson learned, determine change needing to be made to SOP, and whether or not management needs to contact the guest to make an apology.